Woo, man, this was probably one of the best anime episodes I've ever seen in my life of Naruto so far. This chapter was crazy, like Itachi just coming in with the hash slinging, slashing, and dicing people, like they just, oh man, Itachi just went crazy this chapter. But this is episode 455. Itachi became the Anbu squad leader. We find out he's working with the Foundation secretly, working under Danzo. And I like how they skip forward past the things we've seen already. Honestly, I didn't know, like, honestly, Naruto has retold this same story so many times. It got so old, but they basically just revitalized this story and made it fresh because we've never seen the massacre in depth like this. They kind of always skimmed over it and talked about it, and we always see the famous scene with, like, Itachi and Sasuke running into the room and him killing his fathers. But they actually went into depth with this one, and it was just so cool seeing Itachi and Tobi slash Obito slash Madara just go ham on all the remaining Uchihas.
Oh my god, this episode, man. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna geek out like during this whole review. Like, this episode was just too crazy. Like, and low-key, I feel bad kind of for like people who only watch the anime, like people who haven't read the manga, because like that little tease of canon at the beginning and then they immediately go back into filler. Like, I just feel so bad for people who only watch the anime for the canon. I'm just like, yeah, it's gonna be a while before you guys get some canon.
To be honest, I don't even mind this filler. Like, I love this filler.
No, it's too epic. Like I said, this is probably one of my favorite episodes of Naruto, like, ever. Like, yes. I'd have to literally think back on it, but like, I can't think of anything else more lit, because this is something I've always wanted to see so in depth, because there's always been theories about, oh, well, who was helping Itachi? Was it Shisui helping him? Was it Tobi? But now we find out Itachi went to Tobi personally.
Exactly.
Which is, it's crazy in itself, because that is the man who killed your best friend. Like, he killed your best friend and your whole squad in front of you, and you go to him and was just like, oh man, I need your help. This needs to be done. And I love seeing Itachi literally question himself throughout this whole episode of which is more important, the life of the village or the life of the clan. And overall, he chooses the village, of course, but he's just like, I struggle through it. When he's killing his parents and he's literally crying. Like, when we went back to Tobi, he had to wear his mask because he was breaking down so much because of what he just had to do with his parents. And I love how his dad was proud of him to the very end. Like, his dad was just like, I know the reasons you're doing this. Like, you're a good kid. Like, I know you're doing this for the right reasons if you're doing this. And seeing the savagery of him going through the whole clan, like, just each slashed, more blood going on his face. And also seeing Izumi get caught by Tobi, because
that was sad though.
It was really sad.
I wanted her to escape so bad.
It was so sad because she thought she had a chance, but as soon as she threw her ninja stars, it just went through him, and he just looked at her like, oh, okay. And he caught her with the chains. So now I'm questioning, did Itachi actually kill her, or did Tobi just kill her and then just never really told Itachi about it? Like,
well, he gave her a compliment. He said she had nice eyes.
Yeah, he probably ripped those eyes out.
So, one of the biggest reveals for this episode was Itachi's dad has a Mangekyo Sharingan. Like, that's crazy.
I was not expecting that. Like, I was just like, oh my god, Itachi's gonna have to fight his dad. Like, this is gonna be like crazy. I was so ready to see it though.
Am I the only one out there who thought his dad was like low-key, like a low-tier, like Uchiha? Okay, he's obviously the captain and leader of the Uchiha clan, but honestly, I didn't know he was this strong. I mean, the way he talks about Itachi, you would have thought Itachi is like the greatest Uchiha since Madara, like, or Shisui at least, but I did not know his dad was that strong, and honestly, probably no one did, because he said he hit his Mangekyo Sharingan, but obviously he has to be powerful to lead the clan, but his dad was really strong. Like, if you have the Mangekyo Sharingan, you're like a, I don't know, Jonin Kage like level.
Yeah, like, you're up there at that point. And I actually love that scene where he's just like, you need to stick to the Uchiha destiny. And when he's explaining to him, like literally, if the village just left the Uchihas alone, like, if you just leave them alone, they will be fine. You guys have to keep poking the bear with that. Like, the savagery, because when he's showing him the future through that Mangekyo, and Itachi's just like, oh man, what are they actually planning? And they were gonna kidnap Naruto. Like, when you see Naruto get thrown on the ground, like, you could barely see his face, but they were like, we got the Jinchuriki, like, we're gonna control the Nine Tails, we're gonna attack the village, we're gonna destroy it, we're gonna go savage on them. I was just like, this is too crazy.
Exactly. And there's a couple things, like, in this episode that, like, stood out to me. First of all, Itachi met with Danzo, and he became, like, part of the foundation. But my thing is, Itachi had to know that Danzo attacked Shisui and went for his eye. Why would you be working for the man that, like, came after your best friend and is responsible for his eye missing? Like,
I mean, hey, he went to work with Tobi.
That is true too. But that just kind of like struck me weird. Like, if Itachi and Shisui teamed up, they low key could have took out Danzo.
Yeah, they could
honestly
easily. They could have took on the whole Anbu.
And another thing is, like, when Itachi killed his father, why did he just take his father's eyes and get Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan?
He probably wasn't thinking about that. He probably didn't want to, like, desecrate his father that much more. He didn't just have to slaughter his whole village.
I'm just saying, at that point, I would have took my father's eyes. Like,
I would have took him so nobody else could get him. Like,
and then if he would have passed that on to Sasuke, and then Sasuke could Sasuke could have had a triple.
I would not have given that to a young emo Sasuke. Are you kidding me?
I'm just saying, like, Itachi could have had Mangekyo Sharingan, like, already. Yeah. The Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and I don't know.
Yeah, I also love the end where we see Itachi join the Akatsuki, and he's going with Tobi, and he's just like, all right, there are only a few people here who actually know my real identity, and we see Orochimaru, and we see Pain, and I'm just like, oh man, this is too real. And Itachi finally, he gets that Akatsuki ring. And also, I love the part where he used the genjutsu on the two Anbu.
Bro, that's my favorite part. That part was so crazy.
He said, I put that genjutsu on you guys the second I met you. And I have a prediction. Because this first partner he has, because you notice it wasn't Kisame. Mm-hmm. And I think he did the same thing to that guy. Because he was definitely looking at him with the Sharingan.
Bro, and that's how analytical and crazy, like, battle strategy Itachi is. Like, this man is ready for literally anything. Itachi is like Batman.
Itachi is like Batman fused with Superman, and they just went on some crack and was just going crazy. Like, Itachi is just he is too perceptive of everything. Just the fact that he thought that far ahead to put a genjutsu on them, because he's just like, all right, I figure after I finish all this, I know I'm going to be labeled a rogue ninja, and you guys are going to have to come after me, and I'm not about to just fight you guys seriously, so I'm just going to put this on you so I don't even have to fight you.
But what he said, too, was so crazy, because, like, before he killed the Anbu, before the Anbu killed himself, actually, the Anbu had said, so you didn't trust us from the start? He said, well, I am a double agent. Like, I was dying laughing at that part.
And I love how he was just like, even up until this point, like right now, I still don't know which side I was truly fighting for. Like, I'm like, oh my god, like, why can't the show just be called Itachi? Like, if the show's about Itachi all the time, this would literally probably be my favorite anime.
They should do a spinoff and just do Itachi arc.
Like,
it's a whole series.
Oh god, it'd be so good. Like, if they were doing this filler arc right now, I would definitely agree with that.
And another thing I want to bring up: did Itachi really have to kill everybody in his clan? Let's seriously think about that, because obviously not everybody was on board with doing the whole revolt and go against the village. Yeah, there were some that agreed with the father. I mean, a majority wanted to go against the village, but why didn't they just kill off the ones that wanted to revolt? Yeah, he really didn't have to kill his parents either, though. Like, I think his parents would have been peaceful, but then again, at that point, if your whole clan is gone, would you want to rebel? Because the father didn't really want to rebel, but he couldn't stop his clan. But he could have spared his parents.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like the village was thinking, like, any Uchiha, like, all of them are eventually going to want to revolt because we're treating them like crap. And they were getting treated like crap. That's what I'm saying. If you just left the Uchihas alone, it'd be all good.
Why didn't the Uchiha just go off and start their own village or their own, like, town somewhere? Yeah. Like, they did not have to die. Like, the Sharingan and the Uchihas are, like, so cool. They're an essential part of Konoha. But I don't know. I love their story, man. Like, I wish Shisui didn't have to die. I wish, Itachi didn't have to go rogue, man. Like, if they could have just went off and started their own village, they have enough power to do that. Like, the Uzumakis came from the Waterfall Village. We don't even hear about the Waterfall Village because it got taken over in the war. But the fact that the Uzumakis, a descendant of the Senju, can go off and start their own village, the Uchihas could have done the same thing. And all this could have been prevented.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, what do you guys think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. This was a really explosive episode. I can't wait to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Like, and what do you guys think is gonna happen between Itachi and his first partner in the Akatsuki? Because I already sensed some like BS going on right there. As soon as Itachi looked at him, they were like, "Yeah, this is your new partner." He looked at him with them eyes, and I was just like, "Yeah, he got you in a genjutsu. You done messed up."
Exactly. So, last question, guys. If Itachi and his father would have duked it out, who do you think would have won?
Ooh.
Because he just gave up. He's like, I don't want to see a bloodbath between me and my son.
Yeah.
And Itachi even said, man, my dad is going to be a tough opponent because he has the Mangekyo Sharingan. So at this point, I wonder who would have won that fight.
I'm going with Itachi on that one.
His father had more experience with the Mangekyo Sharingan, though.
Still going with Itachi.
I mean, Itachi, but you never know.
But yeah, guys, let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But until next time, guys, peace.